Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. This is John Watts. I'm a consumer protection lawyer in Alabama, and we've talked about the CARES Act, and we'll put those at the end of this video if you want to check out those videos. But the CARES Act is something, if you have the right type of loan, a federally backed mortgage, then you can get, in essence, 12 months of forbearance where you don't have to make a payment on your mortgage, and that can certainly save you from foreclosure. But here's the problem. You're calling, you can't get through. You go online, they don't have a chat feature. If they do, nobody's ever there, or they say fill out a form, you fill out a form, nobody ever calls you back, and you're getting closer and closer and closer to your next due date, or you're getting closer to the foreclosure date, and you just can't get through to them. What do you do? Well, I'll give you a couple options. So you certainly have to make some effort, okay? And I'm assuming that you have made effort. You've called, you've gone online, you've tried every way that you can. You just can't get through to them. So one thing you can do is send a letter, okay? And say, here's my situation. I'm applying for that CARES Act forbearance. I've been affected by COVID-19. And look, here are the dates that I tried to call you. Just go back through your cell phone and find the times on your cell phone where you tried to call. Here are the times where I went online and I couldn't get a response. Or here's when I filled out a form, okay? And put as much detail as you can. If all you can say is, I know I went online 4 times last week, well, then say that, but hopefully you can be as specific as possible. And say, look, I can't get through to you guys, but I want the forbearance as of when I started trying to get it, okay? Because here's the point. These mortgage companies can't say, we're going to have one guy taking 10,000 calls a day, and hey, if you don't get through to him, that's your fault. No. That's a mortgage company's fault. So when you make that effort to reach out to them and they are not responsive and you can't get through to them, then I would take the position as a lawyer, if that happened to one of my clients, that if we send in a letter to them and say, look, as of May the 5th, I've been trying to get this. I want the forbearance backdated to May the 5th, then I would expect them to do that. Or maybe, it's May 28th and they don't get the letter till June 5th because you can't get through to them. So that's one option, do a letter. Now, kind of related to that, if you're going online, take a screenshot. Do a screen capture with a video on your screen. You can get that, browser plug-in or, get a free program to do that. My point is just so you can document what you're doing, that you did go to their website, you did try to do this. But, okay, so you send them a letter. That's one way. Second way is you can, if nothing else will work, you can sue them. Okay, you file a lawsuit. Hey, I want to stop this foreclosure, and typically this is done when you have foreclosure. I want to stop this foreclosure because I'm not in default anymore. My loan isn't accelerated because I'm entitled to that forbearance. You guys wouldn't give it to me because you won't answer your phone. You won't return the email, whatever it is. So you could go to that route. Now, sort of an in-between is you send what are called RESPA letters. We talk about those in other videos. Request for information, notice of error. So request for information could be, hey, tell me why I can't get through. Okay. Notice of error would be, you made an error in your servicing, Mr. Mortgage Company. Think Mr. Cooper, okay, Nation Star. You made an error because you didn't make it so I could get through to you. Here's half a dozen times I've tried to call you. You won't answer. So I am asking you to fix that, make it as if it was done properly the first time I called, okay? So there's some overlap here, but the point is, here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to say, I call every day. After I call, I send an email. I go online, try to do a chat, and I can't get anywhere, and so I'm just going to give up after a few days and then just let them foreclose. No, don't do that. First of all, don't give up. Keep every day. Call, email, go to their website, call. If that doesn't work, and send a letter. Now, a buddy of mine in Florida, Mike Waselick, said, he goes, look, kind of forget sending the making the call and that sort of stuff. Just send a letter to start with. I understand his point, okay? And that's some good advice. Now, I personally think call and send the letter, but I totally get where he's coming from. So maybe you don't wait a week where you're trying to call. Maybe you call one time. If you can't get through, or they keep disconnecting you, we'll keep calling the next days, but also send a letter. It says, hey, look, I have a federally backed loan. You can verify this. I've been affected by COVID-19. I need the forbearance. I want 6 months forbearance. And I want this dated as of when you should have answered my call. And if all else fails, then go to the lawsuit. Okay? So point is, don't give up. Okay? Keep trying, just whatever way you can get through to them. I mean, if you look on your LinkedIn connections and you're connected with the VP of Mr. Cooper, send him a message, send her a message. Okay? Hey, I'm trying to get through. What's going on here? Just do whatever you can. Document all your efforts so that here's what's going to happen. They're going to prevent people from getting the forbearance, and then they're going to foreclose on your property. Okay? And so they'll do that, and then they'll say, well, you didn't get the forbearance. You didn't request it. You go, yeah, I'm trying to call you. They go, well, no, we don't have any record of that. You want to say, here's all my phone calls. Here's where I went on your website. Here's where I sent you letters. And then the judge, sort of imagine this, like the judge is looking at you like, why didn't you save your house? And you show all that proof, and then it's like the judge's head sort of swivels over to the other side, and they go, well, really, did she make all those calls to you? Did she appear on your website half a dozen times? Did she send you multiple letters and you still didn't give her the forbearance? And what you'll see then is the lawyers that defend these mortgage companies, who are very eloquent. I mean, look, they get the biggest law firms, the smartest lawyers to defend them, and they'll be standing there, Your Honor, it's very complicated, and suddenly they can't talk, okay? And so you want to put them in that position if they try and take your house from you, okay? So what do you do if you can't get through? You do whatever it takes to get through. You call them, you send them letters, you go online, document everything, and ultimately you sue them if that's what you need to do. So if you're in Alabama, you have any questions, just give me a call, 205-879-2447, or you can reach us at alabamaconsumer.com. And if I can do this right, there should be, somewhere up here, a couple of videos on the CARES Act that you can click on if you want to get much more detailed information about the actual language of the law and the exact steps to take. So feel free to watch those videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, bye-bye.